Many of us at some point in our lives have played a version of Super Smash Bros., the popular fighting game that puts all of our favorite characters against each other. Originally released in 1998, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate sold over 12 million copies in just 1 month. When playing, you'll be able to recognize characters from Mario, Sonic, Pokemon, and much more. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate appeals to our values of fairness, competition, hard work, and nostalgia through the rupture point at the Character Select menu.
The main component to fairness in Smash is character balance. There might be finite characters, but when you add the combination of what they can do, it seems uncountable. One section of this is moveset. You have the buttons A, B, C-stick, jump, grab, and shield with any combination of directions. A is melee attack, like punching. B is special, which is a special move that is completely different for each character. An example would be Pikachu's special, which shoots out an orb of electricity across the stage. But how can you counter this to keep it fair? Fox's B down is a reflector shield to bounce a projectile back at the attacker. Another part of character balance is speed or movement. To be able to quickly dodge someone's attack is very favorable. An example would be Pichu's swiftness. A lot of people see her as better than similar characters just for this, but also her small hitbox. Hitbox is the size of a person. If you can never hit your opponent, then that's a big advantage for them. Next part of character balance is recovery, or how you can get back in the battle. Little Mac's recovery is one of the worst, but has special moves to make up for this. The final part in fairness is attack strength. Once you finally hit your opponent, how much damage or percentage will they do? Ganondorf is deadly with one swing of the sword, but is very slow. You have to know to keep your distance with him, or be defeated. In Smash, every advantage given to someone also has a disadvantage.
Super Smash Bros. Is a game that promotes healthy competition, which keeps things fun for the players. The game is easy to learn but hard to master. The competition is all about developing new techniques to get to the top. The Character Select menu allows you to choose the character that you have mastered in order to play to the best of your abilities. By picking a character you are comfortable with, you stand the best chance at beating other players. The cartoon characters allow for a competitive nature while keeping it all in good fun. The game promotes individual competition, where you can keep working hard to increase your own skills. You can set the game to play with computer players so you can better yourself and achieve your goals. Super Smash Bros. Is about tension and learning your opponent's skills. Once you learn their skills, it is important to figure out how to counter them. This game gives you the chance to excel and win against your peers in a healthy way.
A game requiring the player to work hard is what keeps it interesting. Having to work toward your goal with failures along the way engages the audience. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate takes a long time to master, but never loses the novelty that appeals to its players. With over 70 characters to choose from and play against, the game encourages hard work and dedication to become good at, while also being easy enough to intrigue even novice players. Each character has different moves and combos they can perform, which takes experience to be able to learn not only for their own actions, but to be able to anticipate other players' moves as well. Each character has its own abilities. For example, Fox is very fast, but Donkey Kong is powerful and heavy, and Zelda's counter moves are hard to beat. By playing the game, you learn these things, but it does not happen quickly, and it takes even longer to be able to correctly apply this knowledge in game. At the Character Select menu, you can also choose a range of difficulties when playing against CPUs, which allows the player to challenge themselves more. And once they're too good for even the highest level of computers, there are many tournaments they can enter if they want more competition. Hard work is necessary to become good at this game, and while it is still enjoyable if you're new to it, learning more about the game gives it a unique experience unlike any other.
One of the aspects that people value most about Super Smash Bros. Is the nostalgic feelings it evokes. The characters come from both vintage and modern games. Its arcade-style gameplay has remained mostly the same since its original version in the late 1990s, but it has been constantly improved to make it more interesting. These characters are from both vintage and modern game franchises such as Super Mario, Donkey Kong, Metroid, The Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, Sonic the Hedgehog, Pac-Man, and Kirby. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has over 70 characters from various franchises. Even if you've never played Super Smash Bros. Before, you've probably played one of the games that the characters are from when you were a kid.
Super Smash Bros. Is a game that has captivated its audience since its initial release in the late 90s. With millions of people playing, there are many values this game advertises which help find its audience. The most important of these values include fairness, competition, hard work, and nostalgia. These values are most prominent in the character select screen. Each character has its own strengths and weaknesses, which keep the game leveled, while also promoting competition between other players and the individual. Learning to play is easy, but hard work gets you far because there are many things to uncover. And if none of those values interest you, maybe the chance to play as some of the characters from your favorite childhood games will. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has many aspects and values which appeal to millions of people around the world.